Did he die? Did he get out? Oh god, he got out. Hey guys, my name is Fuzzy Cub and welcome back to One Modded Block Skyblock. So let me just catch you guys up on what happened if you didn't see the latest live stream. We finally got some tinkers started, though it was a little bit confusing. It's kind of a little bit different than I remember, but then again, I think I played with tinkers about like 4 years ago, so I'm sure there's been some updates. We went into the nether, we got a couple of stuff, and we found out that you can use these mob farms with a lasso to make blaze rods and wither skulls. Now the reason I don't have them working at the moment is because these actually have a durability, and I did a fuzzy and I let all 4 of them break, so I kind of had to go back into the nether and get 2 more blazes and 2 more wither skeletons, and I may have died. But you know, what's new? Fuzzy dies all the time. So let's see what we have to do today. This is sort of like the priority list I have at the moment. First of all, we need to get a nether star. The reason we need the nether star is because we want to get our archmage spellbook all the way up to its highest level, and also because that's the last thing we need to do to complete this entire page. Not to mention the carbon charm, but I mean, that's like a 5-minute job. The next thing we need to do is we need to get some wither seeds and some blaze seeds, which I am working on at the moment. This nifty little thing here, the soul extractor, actually takes coal and turns it into wither skeleton liquid? Goo? Wither skelly goo? Thankfully, this thing is basically making itself. All we have to do is put some coal into the slot to give it power and some coal into here, and it will make wither skeleton jars. And I happen to have 3 more here already. And with this 4th one, we can make the mystical agriculture wither seeds, and we never have to worry about wither skulls ever again. Also, I need this to make the wither-proof blocks and the wither-proof glass. So, yeah, it's probably good we get that started soon. It's also the same thing with the blaze. We need to get some blaze-filled soul jars. I'm going to get 4 blaze jars. I'm going to use these 4 wither skeleton jars. And we're going to pump out 2 seeds to join our mystical agriculture system downstairs. Also on the live stream, we started to move our mystical agriculture stuff down here and put them into a storage drawer system and connected them up to our refined storage system, which again, we got done last episode. It's just so much better having refined storage than chests everywhere. And speaking of refined storage system, we need to get our wireless refined storage system up, but we're running into one crucial thing that we're missing: power. We're quite low on power, and adding all of these network receivers and transmitters and range upgrades and stuff, we won't have enough power. So I have started another island down below this one. This island here is going to be our biggest island so far, and I'm going to turn this into the mechanism power island. The first power system we need to get up and running is probably the gas burning generator. This makes quite a lot of power, and basically all you have to do is you have to mush down organic material into biofuel, process it with a little bit of oxygen, or was it hydrogen? I don't know, we'll find out in a little while. And then you have a ton of power to start off. But the thing we really need to get into is nuclear reactors. Don't think we're going to be able to do that in this episode, but this island is being made to basically start that process. We're going to have to get a lot of machinery done down here just to even start getting our nuclear power running. Oh, and if you're wondering, these here are slime chunks. I may or may not have had slime spawning the entire time I was building this island. So I'm going to AFK for a few more hours and get some more cobblestone, because we is fresh out of cobblestone. And when I come back, I'll probably have some of that list done upstairs, but we'll go through the more interesting stuff on camera. So I hope you enjoyed that little time lapse. Just a quick note. I did put in these glass panel things because they are the slime chunks. So if you look at my lap, the lime green is actually a slime chunk. But you know what? I went ahead and just installed a new mod. It's the Torchmaster mod. So I can now make mega torches and feral flare lanterns. I don't really see this as cheating because we have our amazing topaz shovel that can create lights anywhere. The only problem is when I'm AFKing, slimes kill me. I AFK'd up on that island and I thought I had all the spots covered up, but apparently no. I have been killed 3 times by slimes. That's embarrassing. So yeah, I just installed that torch mod because, you know, in the long run, it's much easier. Again, I don't see it as cheating. It's just removing the need to spam these little orbs of light everywhere. And if you agree or disagree, let me know in the comments. So now that we have this island done, we could probably remove this stuff, but I'll do that later on. The thing we really need to do now is we need to get our gas burning generator set up down here. So let's pop up to the residential island. And in this barrel here, I have got some of the stuff set up for our gas burning generator. So I'm going to be using melons, because as you see, 1 melon slice gives 4 biofuel. And every time that this hopper botany pot produces melons, I think it can produce up to 9? I'm not quite sure. I know that it produces a lot. So in the long run, that's going to be one of the best, if not the best thing to make biofuel for the generator. And I think 3 will probably keep up. So what am I missing? Let's pop into my creative test world and take a look at the setup that I come up with. So just ignore that part comes later. So what I have here is I have the 3 hopper botany pots with the melons in it. They go into a compacting drawer because when the melon actually goes in here, it comes out as a full melon. So I can use this compacting drawer to turn it into melon slices. The melon slices then go into this crusher, which crushes it into biofuel. The biofuel goes into a pressurized reaction chamber and turns into ethylene, but it needs water and hydrogen. So over here I have a electric pump sucking water out. It puts it into an electrolytic separator. And if anybody has done high school chemistry, or its equivalent of whatever it is around the world, then you'll know that water splits up into H2 and 1O. So you get twice as much hydrogen as you do oxygen. Now I am dumping the excess oxygen at the moment. In the future, I probably will put it into a tank because we'll use it in the fissile fuel production. But the hydrogen then gets sent into this guy, as well as some of the water, and it produces the ethylene. Then this ethylene gets pumped into 3 of these gas burning generators, which then goes into a ultimate energy cube, because I could and it's creative. Not really sure if I can make them at a sky island at the moment, but we'll find out. And then that gets funneled all the way back into the system, and hopefully, eventually we'll make an induction matrix which can store millions of FV of power. So let's pop right back onto the island and build this guy in real time. And welcome back. So I think we just need 3 of the gas burning generators and we're ready to build. Oh, I have a monocle now, by the way. Snazzy. 3 gas burning generators. Take all this stuff down. Okay, I think we're ready to build. So let's see, where will we build this guy? I need to leave this space over here open because I need solar power to activate some stuff here. So let's build it over this side. Here seems like a good place. 3 chests for our hopper botany pots. 1, 2, 3. Some farmland. And the 3 melon seeds. That is our fuel sorted. And we take our pipes. We pull from this guy, pull from this guy, and pull from this guy. We pop this guy down for the seeds with a void upgrade. This guy down for the melons with 2 storage upgrades. There we go. There we have our melons, and we should get seeds in there if these produce seeds. It's not always 100% that they're going to produce seeds. So melons done. Those melons then need to go into a crusher. So let's put a crusher here. So melons going into here will produce the biofuel. The biofuel then goes into the PCR, or pressurized reaction chamber, and that is biofuel in here, water in here, and the hydrogen in here. So over in here, we'll need an electrolytic separator, and we forgot the pump. And there we go, 1 pump, and a quantum entangler porter, just to start off the energy production. So let's pop down here and make an infinite water source. Boop, and boop. We put the pump there. And the quantum entangled porter there. And we will join that onto the fuzzy network, which is our power network. So this should be getting power. Energy, output, input. Okay, so we are pumping water. So let's put this guy here. Should be giving this one water. Grab some universal cable over through here. And there we go. That one is producing hydrogen and oxygen, and we want to put the oxygen on dumping excess. Next, we add a pressurized tube here, and this should be hydrogen. Yes, this is the hydrogen. The hydrogen shall go in there. Nice. Then we extend the water over to here. Nice. We connect the power once again over to here. Then we change this to items. We put input, output on all the sides. There we go. That is pulling the biofuel. Nice. And then we do this one. Turn on auto eject. And set this guy as the back. Should be input. And a little power coming this way. And this should make ethylene. Set this guy to item output into here. There we go. Lock, quantify. And we will be using this substrate a lot later in the pack. It is needed to make some of the larger reactor pieces. Next, we put our 3 gas burning generators here. Let's do a little bit moving around of stuff. And here we go. A short time later, I put the energy cables underneath the island. I'll cover them up eventually, but we have infinite power as long as our pumpkins keep growing. And between episodes, I will make some upgrades and stuff for these, make speed and energy upgrades, some muffling upgrades, because these are going to be very loud. That means we'll have no problem powering our wireless network, which we're about to do right now. Are you ready for more tech stuff? So, I have started getting the stuff ready for the wireless system, and I seem to have overlooked one crucial part of it. There is no wireless crafting grid. There's a creative one, but there is no wireless crafting grid. This puts a slight spanner in the works. We're gonna have to change our plans a little bit and do some experimenting. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm going to make some of these guys, the network receivers and transmitters. I'm gonna dot them around the islands that I use the most. Then I'm gonna maybe see if I can have some crafting grids. And I want to see if they actually work in the same way that I think they're going to work. And if I can like access all of the inventories of the connected inventories, like all of this stuff. So let's quickly make a few of them. 1 receiver, 1 transmitter, 1 of these guys, 4 of these guys, convert it into 4 of these guys, and then a network card. So let's pop over to the bee island, which is one of the places I spend the most time, because bees are cool. Right, so let us knock a hole in the floor here. The network receiver. Put it there. Pop on this guy with the range upgrades. Shift right click on this block. So it should be linked to that block. Then we pop down one of these crafting grids. Nice. Got a shreep. We pop down to the chaotic basement. Then we just need to pop that guy there. Insert this network card. And it should be... yeah, there we go. It's transmitting to 115 blocks away. Again, let's fly over to the bee island. And hopefully the system is now online over here. Well, it's alive. That's a good thing. Yes, yes. Phew! I thought my entire plan was ruined. The last technological thing that I want to do is I want to install some of these crafters. But first of all, I want to upgrade them to the higher tier crafters. I believe it goes to Iron Crafter first. That's 2 of those. I think 2 of those will be enough for now. I know going up to the Diamond Crafter is not too bad. Yeah, it's just diamond blocks and more of these neural processors, but I believe the next level, which is the netherite one, yeah, needs blocks of netherite, which I actually think that we have, because we did plant our nether essence. But no, I think gold is enough for now. And I'm going to pop them under here. Now, what these are basically a way for the system to understand how to make something. So for example, I have these few patterns made here, and these are made in the pattern grid. So basically you put a pattern in here, and then you say, let's say you wanted to make a crafting table. You put the wood in there. It doesn't have to be exact because I wanted to be able to use any wood. You get the pattern, and there you go. This pattern now will make a crafting table with any wood. You pop these guys in here. So let's say I want to make 10 crafting tables. I say start, and it's missing wood. So I go back to my pattern grid. I ask it to make more patterns first. We go to our pattern grid and we say, I want you to make birch planks. Let's say we go 1 birch log goes to 4 birch planks, and encode that. Put that guy in there. And now we should be able to make crafting tables. 10 crafting tables, start, because I have this available, I have these available, and that available. So if I start, it will auto-craft 10 for me. This will be very useful next episode, where we're probably going to be making our mystical agriculture supremium armor. That's right, the time has come. My supremium bee has been working. We have 2.8 thousand. But there is one more little teensy tiny thing that we have to do before we get our creative flight. We need 4 nether stars. Oh, we're gonna have to kill the wither 4 times. Okay, so there's no putting it off anymore. We just have to kill the wither. So we have soul sand. Oh, we need more soul sand. Get a stack, which was apparently a quest. We have wither skulls here and here, which was also a quest. The other thing we can make is witherproof blocks. So these are made with the wither skeleton essence, which we actually have growing, and soulstone, which I assume we have a lot of from the whole, mining underneath the nether all the way to the fortress. So let's make as much of this as we can. That's hopefully enough. And let's pop into the Bumble Zone, where I've prepared an area where we can fight the wither relatively unharmed. Oh, actually, I forgot one more thing. One more little thing. No, I haven't gone mad. You'll see what I need them for in 2 seconds. So let's pop into the Bubble Zone. And let's build this thing up a little bit. So the wither is, as far as I know, 1.5 blocks either side. So I'm thinking if I build a box up like so, maybe 4 high? So 4 high, and then we put a roof on this guy, like so. Then we line this with some weatherproof blocks. I mean, we're going to be killing it more than once, so I will work on getting more of these, but this is safe, right? This is safe. I'm scared. Then what I want to do now is I want to spawn a bunch of chickens in there. Okay, so let's let those grow up in there. Although I think they might actually turn into wither roses, which is what we need them for when they're baby. You know what? Let's just go for it. Yep, totally not going to end badly at all. Run away. Okay, he is trapped. He is trapped. He is trapped. Hey, this is easy. And I see a wither rose. Oh! That was a weird one. So let me just heal. Let me just heal. Did he die? Did he get out? Oh god, he got out. Where is he? Ah, there he is. That did not go well. So what I think I need to do is I need to wait until we have our Supremium armor. We don't need the augment until we have the 4 nether stars anyway, but we can at least get some of the health upgrades and the strength upgrades and basically better weapons and armor. Oh god. I didn't think it was going to be that bad. I suppose now is the best time to say that this is probably the end of the episode. So if you liked the episode, please like, subscribe, leave a nice comment, leave a nasty comment. I don't really mind, just leave a comment. It helps with the algorithm. And I'll see you guys on the next live stream coming up, probably within 2 or 3 days of this video being released. So until then, I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye. Hey, at least I won in the end.